Hello and welcome to Maths with Jay. We want to factorise this expression, so that means we're going to look at the two terms, the 8n and the 10, and see what they have in common. Well, both 8 and 10 are multiples of 2. 2 is their highest common factor. So we can say that 8n plus 10 is 2 times. So we open a bracket, and inside the bracket we need to have, well, 2 goes into 8 4 times, and we need an n there as well, so 2 times 4n will give us 8n. And then to get the 10 we just need to add on 5. And we can check that when we multiply out the bracket we get 8n plus 10, because 2 times 4n is 8n and 2 times 5 is 10. Right, next one. So this time it's really easy to see what the terms have in common, because they both have a 3 in them. So we write down the 3, and inside the bracket, to get 3a, well, we need an a. And then to get plus 3, well, to get 3, all we need to multiply 3 by is 1, because 3 times 1 is 3. And checking that, 3 times a is 3a, and 3 times 1 is 3. Done. Next. So here we're looking to factorise 25 minus 15y. So we're looking at the numbers 25 and 15, and we know that they have a common factor of 5. So we've got the 5 outside the bracket, and we just need to think, what do we need to multiply 5 by to get 25? So that will be 5. And this time we've got a minus sign, so we need to multiply 5 by a negative number to get negative 15y. And then 5 into 15 goes 3. And we need the y as well. So checking that one, 5 times 5 is 25. And 5 times negative 3y is negative 15y. Okay, next one. Right, so here we're going to factorise 14x plus 49w. So looking at the numbers, well, they're both multiples of 7. So let's take the 7 outside a bracket. And then 7 into 14 goes 2. So 7 times 2x will give us 14x. And 7 into 49 goes 7. 7 times 7w will give us 49w. Right, here we've got 2n squared minus 3n. So if we look at the numbers 2 and 3, well, they don't have a common factor. But when we look at the n squared and the n, well, those terms do have a common factor because n divides into both of them. So we take the n outside the bracket, and in order to get n squared, we need to multiply n by n. So to get 2n squared, we need to multiply by 2n. Because 2 times n is 2n squared. And to get minus 3n, well, we just need to multiply n by minus 3. And we're done. So let's have a look at another one like that. So again, we've got an example where the numbers don't have a common factor. But the first term's got a y in it, the second term's got a y squared, so we can put a y outside the bracket. So to get 7y, we simply need a 7. And to get 5y squared, well, we'll need a 5, but to get the y squared, we need to multiply y by y, so 5y. So y times 7 is 7y, y times 5y is 5 times y, so that's giving us 5y squared. Now up until now, we've just been looking at examples that have 2 terms. But in fact, you can use factorisation when you have more than 2 terms. So let's have a look at an example that has 3 terms. So we've got 3 terms here, 8d minus 4y plus 10p. So when we're looking to see if there's a common factor, we need to look at all 3 terms. So it's no good looking at the 8 and the 4 and thinking, they've got a factor of 4, a common factor of 4, because that doesn't go into 10. So we've got to look at the 8, the 4 and the 10 and see the highest common factor of those 3 numbers is 2. And then just as before, dividing 2 into 8d, we get 4d into the minus 4y gives us minus 2y, and 2's into 10 goes 5, so that's 5p added on at the end. So checking that, 2 times 4d is 8d, 2 times minus 2y is minus 4y, and 2 times 5p is 10p. So we're done.